having some fun. Deep Dream knows how to get it done. Happy Halloween, everyone. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Do you like my new hat? I think it's where it's at. What can I say? I'm just making my own way, stepping into the rap career and inviting others to play. So, guys, how is it going? Are you finding ways to show your best colors and keep on growing, you know, in any way that you please today? There's many ways to express and say who you are inside and have no need to hide. Maybe, guys, who you are is someone with some beautiful eyes. And then the world, you want to show them to the world so that everyone can surmise how beautiful your eyes are, guys. So, um, yeah, coming back to what this is all about. This is the Deep Dream Art Creations, and also inter personal, cosmic, and other relations. So, tune in from wherever you can to this station, and you will get into some new exciting vibrations right before your eyes, guys. I ain't gonna tell you no more lies because if I did have to, I'd surmise the opinions they fly around, the mental disc ground, Joe. They're just a bunch of flies. So I don't know where that was going, but we can always bring it back to the old me because that was that was the way that it was meant to be. Bring back the whole soul, and that will make us all humanity once and again feel whole. So bring back the soul again. Make us all feel like we are whole again. It's not just about one country being great again, my friends. It's about us all. It's about us all standing tall, whether you work at a shopping corner or a mall. Stand tall, strut in each in your own way. Humanity. Some of us, are just big kids that always have wanted to play. Victor, welcome. Hi, right back at you. How are you doing? Victory, I'm feeling today. Yes, it's great. I hope that you are highly rating your day, victory, and your name begins with A. So those are two things worth saying to that resonate with me displaying and moving into hopefully a higher vibration. But not getting my ego too conflated and inflated because that would just make me, too insane. And I'm just trying to keep it playing. So, you know, if someone has turned into this show and they're like, "What the fuck is going on here?" You know, I'm just trying to release some fear and spread some cheer and have some fun and play and creativity here. So this is my way of rap singing. This is my way of displaying a little bit of myself while at the same time, telling people that they can bring out their own inner elf or whatever they want. This is Halloween, so dress up, be obscene, be horrific, be criminal, be I don't know what you want. Be an animal. This is Halloween, so get obscene. Dress up and do your own thing. Maybe you are into the bling. But if you are, then bring it. And if you are crazy like me, fucking why not just sing it? Are you making fun of me or telling me a joke? I'm trying to just have fun with you, a friend. I'm not trying to make fun of you at all. I promise you. I One thing I like to do is just I want everyone to stand tall. So I promise you I am not making fun of you, and I welcome everyone to, hang out, and I appreciate you, friend. So I'm not. That's not what this channel is all about. I promise you. So I'm looking to have fun with people, but I definitely don't want to make fun of them. That is not fun. So, trust me, and I hope you understand. I'm just playing around. I'm just learning to rap and have fun with, creativity and sound. But definitely, I am not trying to make fun of anybody. And if I ever do, just please tell me and we'll bring it back to more of a friendly community, because that's what I'm all about. I'm all about friends and unity. Ibrahim, welcome. Yeah, living the dream with Ibrahim. I'm just liking to play and sing, and it's so good when you play with your imagination. Oh, look, we got a new guy. His name is Abhai. I might have not have described your name perfectly, but that's what it looks on my screen. So, are you gay by any chance? Sorry to disappoint you. Um, you know, there's nothing wrong with being straight or gay. I appreciate each and all their own way. Me personally, I'm into the women. So if you know any hot ones, you can also share this out and bring them in. but I don't know if that was you flirting with me by any chance. But there's no problem in asking. I like everyone, and I'm sure you're a great guy. So appreciate you, and I bet you are amazing. So in other ways, I highly rate you. So I appreciate the compliment. Life is kind of crazy. I am not that way, but I like to play. So, and something interesting about me is like, why do I dress in this way? I kind of look a little bit gay. I'm just saying, it's kind of like that in a way, and maybe it deserves a little explaining. Um, I grew up in an interesting place. I grew up in a place, and it's part of the story of the human race in a ways. Um, I'm in California, so we do things a little bit differently out here. We're very expressive. We got a lot of artists and a lot of individual expressions. So, we kind of are stereotype breakers. So sometimes I may look one way, but me individually, I just like to express my creativity. But I'm still trying to, you know, I vibe with the straight masculinity. Um, Not gonna say that I am totally integrated, the the masculine inside me, but I'm working on that every day. I'm trying to be the best that I can be, and in some ways there is no plan for me. I'm grand, and each and every one in their own way can express themselves and get to know each other individually, because each and every individual has their own unique preferences, expressions, and ways about going in the world, and things that likes and dislikes and things that they're showing. So let's get to know each and every one in their own way, because everyone has something to appreciate. So hip hip hooray. So thank you all for joining in and bringing in your unique expressions, and I hope that you find some inspiration in this channel. And if you don't, that's okay. This is a flannel. I just needed a rhyme, so I brought that fashion right on the time. But I'm all about playing, and I just want to keep creating, and I love unique. I love people that are different. I love people that can bring out their own creative spirit. And one thing I like to inspire each and every one is just to not have to fear it, your own creative spirit, you know? So, I don't know. My name's Joe. I wear a scarf. Some people think my fashion looks like barf. I'm half elf. I'm half goth. But who knows? Maybe tomorrow I'm expressing as some type of sort of like a moth. I don't know, but I'm just creative. That's part of the thing that I like to express on this channel, and maybe impress upon the world's mantle. Maybe there is a value in creative self-expression. It can get us beyond the simple, ways that we get regressed in different ways that we mentally think of stereotypes and I don't know, blariotypes. That isn't a word. I know you never heard it because I just came up with it because I needed something inside to figure out a new rhyme, and sometimes I do that. I think of a word right out of the blue, and it just falls out of my head, and I just don't know. I don't want my rap stream to go dead, so it's like I have to figure out something that has to be said, and sometimes in some ways it might come up on the red because it's like kind of crazy, but at least people can say I ain't lazy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Oh man, I gotta catch my breath, or else I actually might find my own death right on the stream. Wouldn't that be an awesome, interesting? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna drink something right now. And I kind of look like a cow in some ways, so moo. Moo, boo, moo, boo. It's Halloween, wow. So I'm just playing around, But cosplay, let's bring that back around. I love that cosplay, wear a dress, wear a gown. This is the time to play and mess around. Be safe. But Halloween is a great time to dress up and remind ourselves that all kinds of things can come out of us and all kinds of things can come through us. There's so many creative ways that we can display something unique and say something about something that's inside of us, or maybe something that we want to just take on and try out. Halloween, that is a great time to do it and just and try it out. Moo Boo made me laugh. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to come up with the rhythm and the math to the rhyme, and I'm making so many crimes that I just do things in a kind of my own time, and I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like fine, but sometimes it's like I'm trying to drink. And it's like, this isn't lemon and lime, I know, but I'm trying to keep my show going and growing. And part of me feels like I have to be, on the verge of insanity with these rhymes. And I know I just keep coming up with so many crimes, but Sade Govender, thank you. Mubu made me laugh, and I appreciate that, because that's where I'm getting and going at. I want people to laugh. I want people to have a good time. I hope that my rhyme reminds you that you can have a good time, and you can laugh, you can laugh about me, you can laugh around me, you can laugh with me. Let's all get laughy and taffy and bring back that fucking laughing into humanity. I think that in a way that actually will bring us back to sanity. To laughing is a great way to release the stress from yesterday. So if you can find a way to have a friend and play and just come up with something goofy, and sometimes it's gonna be goofy, but it makes all those bad vibrations go poofy. If you can just get yourself a little bit goofy, and no, I'm not drunk, and no, I didn't dress up intentionally like a skunk. I'm just like trying in my own way, and maybe I'm gonna be laughing. My friend said he was laughing and dying, so I don't know. If you ain't laughing, you're fucking crying. So this is the show. My name is Joe, and I just like to go and have a good time. God, find myself in rhythm and rhyme. I'm creating, I'm celebrating, and this is a great time. There's a reflection on my screen. God, can't you just relax, son? I'm doing my own thing. um, can we just have a good time and like cleanse out our spleens from all the toxic vibrations? God, I don't know if this is even good for me. Potassium phosphate. Is this okay? Did I drink this, Mom? I, just, I don't know. Something is keeping me going. I think and it goes back to my soul. And, that's where we real find, that's where the real growth is. Not, not in the cancerous stuff, but, it's more about the soul. And that's going to make us all whole, hopefully. But what I would really like us to grow is let me put some little blocking on that uh, uh, camera that's a little bit shocking. Um, like, let me figure this out because I don't know, this blocking is kind of getting out of sight, and I need to make it right. Let's just put a little flannel back on the back window panel. I know it looks kind of ghetto, but and that's never gonna make any women weto. But I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to play, and eventually, I don't know, maybe a women, maybe an actual millennial women will watch my show and say, "Hey, Joe, like, you want to give it a go?" I don't know, but I don't know. I'm sort of dysfunctional, but I'm doing my own thing. I like to bring it. I like to sing it. I like to do my own and just fucking wing it. It just keeps me going. It keeps me slowing. Sometimes the vibration around just like, I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know it. Everyone, is doing their own things. So, each in their own way can play and have their own creativity. And, if you don't want to, then respect me because I am filling my life up with play and creativity. And anyone who wants to can join in with me, and anyone who wants to do other things, you got your own way, your own life to sing. But yeah, anyways, let's just hang out, let's just play. um Chat, how you doing? I hope I didn't like lose you at all my spitting and things. Like, I don't know, my insanity. Anyone is welcome. You can drop me, or you can flee, and I'm just gonna keep doing my own thing because I know if you authentically sing out your own stuff, hopefully, in theory, that's when others, that are just like crazy like me and like creativity and hanging out and binging on energy drinks and just screaming and shouting just for the hell of it. Maybe they'll hear the and ring the bell for bell to be notified, so we can all get together and be subscribed and get all together and get this get 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 high together. um you know and hopefully we can go our own way of this vision and play, and bless everyone else to have a great day. I don't know, come what may. We'll see. It's only February. No, it's not. I just lied. At least, I hope I didn't make anyone decide not to watch me because once in my life that I lied. Right? What's the big deal about lying once and again? Especially in the context of this live stream, it's just kind of hanging out and playing it out. So, forgive, forget, and let each and everyone be their own thing. And in my own country, I love America, so let freedom ring. But freedom isn't just an American thing either. And I don't know why I'm bringing the politics in, to this live stream theater. Um, I am from America, so that does come through sometimes into my thoughts, into my rhymes. It's part of my individual expression. It's part of who I am. It's part of my story. But let's get on to another topic because I think that's just getting boring. So, how are we doing, everybody in the chat? Feel free to spam. This is the place where you can do that. As long as it's positive, get creative, and you can join into. I ain't gonna make a fool of you, but I'm just gonna hang out and play it out and hang out too. You're welcome to watch, or or even not. I'm sort of like this guy who's trying to figure it out. So I'm I'm rapping and live streaming, and I'm talking, and I'm shouting in my own way, in my own expression. And I know I look gay, but no, don't take that the wrong way. I'm someone who appreciates each and every one in their own expression. So, and I think that something about life, at least if you're an artist, if you're not expressing, dang, you are digressing. So some people on here may understand that this is something that needs to be cheered. If you are a creative artist, expressing is in itself releasing the fear, because if you are expressing, then you are sharing and you are giving what's inside, and you are fucking daring. Because I just wanted to say that for myself, I need to express what's inside of my chest and myself, even if it's saying that I gender identify as an elf. I don't know. At least something inside needs to be expressed and not hide. And I'm not saying I do, I'm not saying I don't, but I think that all of you may have gotten the point. So I'm 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 unique to my own way, and I think that each and everyone, I want to encourage to display that everyone has a choice, everyone has their own voice. So share it, dare it, say it, play it, experiment, try it. Sometimes you gotta buy this or buy that. Try it out. You don't have to get stuck in the same old route. There's always different ways to create creative and say things so that they're more fun and more vibration raising, rather than fussing and fighting, because we're all filled stifling in these mental cages that fills us with rage. Let's turn the page. Let's turn the page and color it with all kinds of things that brings laughter, cheer, a release from fear, creativity, play, communication, and everything else can be in the rear. I don't know. I don't know. But not to say anything bad about anybody's choices. I'm just want to impress upon each one that we all have our own voices, and it takes daring. It takes daring that you can learn, and each in your own time, to get over your fears, and find ways to invest your own life. Chill dude, chill life, chill universe. I was just reading the name and I brought it into this rap verse. Do you believe in afterlife, reincarnation, or something? Hopefully, hope, hopefully that happens, because if not, oh crap, then. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, afterlife. Yeah, I think that there has to be an afterlife somehow. Well, at least we know that's true. Because how could anything of spirit, how it has to come from somewhere. So there has to be sort of what's here, and then what's there. So I think it's only fair to say that, yeah, something has gotta happen. I mean, just reach inside of your heart and feel something. Something, is got to happen. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so I think in my own way, yeah, uh, chill, dude, chill life, chill universe. I like to keep it chill, dude. I like to hang out. So thank you for bringing in your own question and joining the chat. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think there is something in the afterlife? Do you think that there is a thing called reincarnation? Man, what do you want to come back as after your time has maxed out? And like, that's an interesting thing to think of, but it's something that goes in alignment with, what I'm expressing on this channel, though, the creation, death and creation. Not to get too philosophical now, maybe I shouldn't, but they kind of go together. So, you know even when there's bad weather, there's a new day, um, and we all can hope that it's getting better. So, thank you, bro. I don't know if you're a bro, but I don't know. I just felt that chill. Yeah, I don't know, dude. So, you know, honestly, I can't understand. What is it that you can't understand? Is there something that you would like that you can't understand that you would like more elaboration on, my friend? Um, you're welcome to keep the conversation going if you want me to elaborate on something and bring it into more of knowing. You're welcome to ask. I like if as long as people are friendly, I like to have this conversation. And so, I'm always open to a friendly new relationship. Don't get me the wrong way. I'm not talking in the romantic way. Yo Deep is just like this big kid that just likes to play. So, do you? Yeah, I do actually. Radish. I remember we were talking about your name, and we were talking about the pronunciation the other day. So I definitely remember you, and I think you gave me a way to say your name that was like an abbreviation. And I think, what was it? Ah, man, I almost remember, but you might have to remind me. I think that we were talking about how to say your name. Um, if I'm totally not remembering correctly, go ahead and correctly. Oh, Kiki. Kiki. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is true. Kiki, welcome. Thank you for bringing in yourself and coming in new today. Um, I appreciate you. How are you doing? What in this day have ye be brewing? It's all about Halloween. We can brew, we can be obscene, right? The witches come out on Halloween and we can brew. I don't know. Kiki, are you going to dress up today? Do you have any fantasy? Do you like cosplay? Um, and each and every one, yeah, let's talk about what our costumes are gonna be. um it's 2025, and I think it's Halloween. So if anyone wants to bring in a conversation about their own unique presentation of their fashionable matrix, what are you playing today as, or tomorrow as, or trick or treating, you can bring it up and get it off your chest if you want to share. If you maybe you were a damsel or an empress. I don't know. like subscribe though. I'm trying to stay alive, bros. Man. People thinking I'm jibing, thinking people think that I am I'm just playing, but I'm just saying, throw me some subscribes and some shares away. I'm praying for some money actually. And I know I like to be funny, but like, yeah, 2025, maybe we all need money. I don't know. I'm doing okay, so don't get depressed and don't feel like you have to, overcompensate because you feel old. Deep is not getting much sleep. But anyway, just do what you can, and actually don't even worry about it. I understand. um Kiki, I don't know what I'll be. Ah, interesting. Well, you could be a bird or a bee, or you could be a combination of a flea, or you could be one, two, or all three. I don't know. In this day and age, man, this is something. There's something crazy to be said about, every day I get out of bed and I on Facebook I be scrolling, and I don't know. Sometimes you see like a purple troll, and I don't even know what's actually going. It's kind of crazy this day and age, with the technology and the AI on display. It's like I don't even know about that. What there is to say. Uh, the chill dude, chill life, chill universe. It's actually 1 a.m. at night. Wow, what a fright! You're just past the witching hour or something, as some of them say. Like midnight, you are right around. Oh, gay. I mean, or not gay, but like I'm just playing. It's like, you're in the middle of the night, and out here it's bright. This is part of the crazy things that can be experienced. You are actually a 12-hour time difference from me. Isn't that fucking crazy? Because it's 12:40 in the PM for me, and it's 12. It's probably actually 12:40 or 1 a.m. for thee. So you might actually be from India. Are you? Because you sound like you're on the other side of the world, bro. I don't even know. Um, is your name Ram or Lakshmi? Because yo, something is crazy sometimes about me. I often line up with the Indians in relational synchronicities. I don't know. And there's from Nepal. Yeah, yes, it's totally opposite. Yeah, isn't this just crazy? The way things are going, the way this stream has been flowing. You know, say hi to the Indians. Yeah, Nepal. That's rad. Nepal is in India, isn't it? Or is that Tibet? Man, I feel like an idiot sometimes. I'm telling you guys, I'm a rapper who makes lots of rap crimes. And part of me is probably just the intellect isn't quite fit in it all the time, and I'm trying to put it together in this moment right as I rhyme. It's kind of crazy, I know, but at least I ain't lazy, bros. Kiki said hi. Yeah, I got that. Thank you for being here, Kiki. Uh, and some of you, I hope you can get some sleep, and because today is definitely not the weekend. So 1 a.m. I hope that you might have to go to work pretty soon, dude. I don't know, but you can respect your own time frame. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say in this day and age, because living the lifestyle of 24 hours 24/7, man, there's something to be said about just party until you're dead. There's something, and I mean that in a positive way. This is Halloween. I'm just playing. but there's something of a musical rhyme there of I don't know, play like dance until you're dead, but it's just about dancing and giving it your all. That's what I'm saying. I'm not like trying to bring down, something, I don't know, the mall, I don't know. Oh my God. Bro, my God, this stream, where did it go? It's like once I start getting into the flow, it just becomes its own kind of show. It's kind of rad though. I mean, I hope some people in some day and age would be impressed about how I'm becoming a lyrical sage. I don't know, maybe maybe what I'm saying, it's just all just seen as playing, but I hope someone finds that there's truth that comes through my rhymes, and I hope that people can get impressed and figure out, what they want to do with their best lives too. And then we can all be happy dudes, and we can all chill out and chill in this universe, and and make it like an interesting verse, a new verse that's filled with ease and please, and maybe even the starseed Pleiades. We can all we can all play and pray, and maybe give up the prey and actually start enjoying the day, and stop all the waiting. We can get into good vibrations and get those inflating, bros. So what do you knows? But I have to go. I love your streams. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you. I really appreciate and each and every one for bringing in their own self. You know, Thank you for joining into the community, Kiki. I hope you have a great day, each and every own way. I hope you come up with some cool costume that you can display. So thank you, Kiki. Have a great day. I appreciate you. Hip hip hooray. Um, Okay, we got somebody new here, Thomas Shelbourne. How you doing? um, like, let's see what your comment can get kind of brewing, and see what I can rap about, and see what you can say. Say this. Let me see if I can even give you a shout out, if that's what you want out. Um, Thank you for the stream. He says, Thomas does. Um, Been in a wheelchair for a few years. Wow. Okay. But your stream gave me the strength to finally stand up. Yes. Yes. Great. Oh man, that feels great to hear that I inspired somebody to release some fear and stand up. Yes. That's incredible. Yes, gave me the strength to stand up. Man, you did it yourself. Man, brother, I know you got strength in yourself. So that is awesome to hear. Bring on the positive. I love it when people bring in the positivity in here, because that's something that I really like to encourage, is positivity and strength, and emerging from the sturgeons, the emerging from the lower energy vibrations that can drag you down, and feel like it's all about fighting between the nations. So thank you for these positive vibrations, gave you the courage to stand. That's awesome. Let me keep reading this comment. It's becoming kind of grand, bro. So family, stand up and walk to the computer just to comment. You're gay. Love the channel. Keep it up. Thank you, friend. Hooray. That's a great thing to say. I appreciate you here. I'm just going to remind everyone, to subscribe, hit the notification bell, because, I go live, this way, and you can never tell when I'm going to do the next rapping live thing. And I want it all to find the people that want to kind of jam with me. So hit the subscribe, hit the notification, and then we can all just get in jam and find some new grand unity together. Thank you, each and every one, each and every brother and mother and who and whatnot and whatever, that wants to be here, that genuinely likes to party and play and rap and have a good time and a good day. Get inspired for some more creativity. I love that you are joining. Yeah, so thank you. Let's go down and let's scroll down and look at these other comments here. So RC YouTube channel says say 67. 67. Did that bring us all, I don't know. Maybe I can also say 11. 67, 67, 67. I don't even know why I'm saying it, but Old Deep is ready to start playing. Thank you. Bye. Oh yeah, Kiki, have a great time. Kiki is a friend that just joined the other day, and I just want to say thank you, Kiki. She is already probably gone, but I got to catch up with my comments while I'm singing, and I know sometimes my reps get bringing and they get kind of long, but I will find a way to get back and respond to the chat each and their own way. So RC likes the number 67. I don't even know why, but apparently that brings them to heaven. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I hope that I did what you wanted to there, yo. So just to be clear, my name is Joe, in case you didn't know. The Deep is just sort of like this surname that I like to, it's kind of like a stage name for me getting into fame, but who knows, that might just, even that might kind of change. I don't know. We'll see. Lots of things can get rearranged around me. I know, I'm a strange one, but at least I'm having fun, I guess. So, and I like to impress. But God, my body's getting stressed because I'm just realizing that I've been rapping and going and live streaming, and it's getting hot and this car needs some cleaning. But I love how I blurt out things I don't even mean to say just because I want to keep going. And I don't know, maybe it'll all be great. So I hope you all rate Something About Me is great. Maybe a 7 or an 8. What am I saying? That's way inflated. I'm more like a 1.5 on the fashion, but that gives me a lot of ways to thrive. And that gives me a lot of ways to get passion about the future. Because if you were only 1 or 2 or 1.2 on the scale, man, that gives you all types of improvement, and for lifting up and getting to 2.9, 2.99, keeping it alive. We all got to find our own unique ways to thrive. Bro, what a show. I didn't know how that was going to go, but dang, that turned into a pretty epic flow. At least I can boost my own self on this show, and I don't know. It's not just about me. It's all about the human family. And let me come back and give some more gratitude for all the creativity. I appreciate people. Chillverse for people that were coming in, and I'm still trying to figure out how long would be a good time to go on this live stream in. It's all about practicing, it's all about singing, and each in their own day, this is a season to be singing. I'm just realizing that I need to plug in and start recharging on this, because how is my subscriber count going to be enlarging if the battery on here is under 5%? So I'm kind of in some momentary recalibrating. I gotta find out my charging cable, or else this thing is going to go, it's gonna start going offline if I don't find this in time. Guys, I hope you all are subscribed, because I'm doing it live, but I need to find my charging cable, or else I'm going to, the connection's gonna get unstable. Here it is. I found it. Oh my God. This is really coming down to it. because I'm under a few percent, and if I don't plug this in, this live stream is going, and here we go. Let's see. Let's keep it growing. I just plugged it in. Oh my God, that was pretty close. I unfortunately, that was I unintentionally almost ghosted. And how can I be the ghost with the most? And how can I truly boast if my live stream can't even keep going? That how could I even do the Joe thing? That's a way that things will stop flowing if you can't keep the electricity going. So good thing I have paid some bills, enough to keep me going and keep it chill. I've got this power pack, they're where it's at. In this day and age, you don't want your smartphone to go and get dead. um, Penguin, I think I remember you too. I got kind of the penguin colors going. Aren't they cool? So, hey, welcome back. I remember you also from the other day. Thank you for coming back. Penguin's back. All right. Yeah. Man, that might have gave some people a fright. The Backstreet Boys. Yeah, make some noise. All the fans in the chat of the Backstreet Boys, yeah, get on the dial and make some noise. We are bringing it back. We are bringing it back. Some of the best times when singing wasn't so whack was back in the 80s and the 90s. So we got to bring that all back. For some reason, something just got whack. So, Penguin's back, Backstreet, maybe coming back. That would be tragic if the stream ended. Thank you, friend. I like that you saying that. I'm feeling that people are caring. Not the kind of Karen that's like the boss that's standing in front of the retail and daring the cashier to get lost. That's not what I'm talking about. That's what I mean by caring. What I'm appreciating is people caring that this stream keeps blaring and going, and I'm staying in my driving chair, and God, that was awesome that someone got the courage to stand from their wheelchair. That is awesome to hear. I love those kinds of things. People releasing their fears, standing, standing. Wow. Okay, this has been a mouthful. I think I need to kind of recalibrate because this has been a kind of a wild stream, dudes. I didn't even realize if I was in such the mood to pull off this long of a rap flow stream today, dudes. And I think I want to appreciate each and every one who came in for making this stream what it is again. We had Kiki and RC, and I didn't see David Stutters, but I think he's one of my brothers. Let's see who else came in. Mr. Penguin definitely, and Tommy G. Thank you for hanging. So let's see. I want to appreciate RB. Thank you. Ibrahim. He makes my streams. He seems like he's made my streams a thing because I've recognized that name multiple times. Victor Arden for coming in, for joining in, one of the first persons on the stream to say hey. So I appreciate each and every one. Make sure that you all are subscribed, even if you don't like me. How about just for fun? It would help me get my YouTube dreams done. But each and every one, thank you. I'm probably going to be wrapping up this stream, and it's wrapping as a pun, just for fun, wrapping, but also wrapping up, because I think we're about to get this done. It's been 48 minutes. It's been a lot of fun. Someone just came in, and isn't that funny that sometimes as I'm leaving, that's when people start coming in. So I don't know. I love that too. My edits 12. Hi, I'm new. Um, welcome. Do you want to help me edit my streams? God, my edits. Another. Are you an editor? Um, do you got a channel that you want to plug? Are you a new social media thug? Would you like to say it? Would you like to display it? Because this stream is about to go off, and I want you to be able to share anything that you want, and put it, display it up here if you want. Show it without fear. We'll give it a shout out. I've done that for the Cloud, and he doubled his subscriber count. He doubled and more than doubled. It went from 3 to like 16. Yeah. So, Deep Dream, we're making things happening. Subscribe to me. Let's all vibe together and increase each of our lives together. I need to take a break though, because I'm just like, this has been a long and my health may be at stake, yo. So as much as I want to stay, as much as I want to keep on playing, I think I need to take a little break. Oh man, my voice. Yeah, and just to keep things shaking. 4 subs and now have 31. Awesome. Good to hear. Well, guys, I'm going to say have a great holiday and keep up the cheer. I'm glad to hear all the stories of people rising above fear. Keep it safe. I know, you want to dress up and have a good time, but also I just want to remind everyone, have great holidays, whether it's Halloween or moving into Christmas time. Think about think about each other. Let's bring back the energy of generosity and good spirit, because we're moving into it, and I hope that some of you feel it already. And if you don't, then bring it out and become it. Become the spirit of generosity. And fucking with a fucking ferocity. Let's generosity with a ferocity. Fuck. Okay, no problem. Okay, thank you all. This is Deep Dream saying, keep on fucking playing. Have a great day, and like, subscribe, comment, share it out. If you have a few friends that are crazy like me and would like to, join on a live stream and see, share it out, bring it out. Let's bring together this fucking community. No matter what the weather, this can be a place where we can find a good community together, and get into creativity and play and inspiration and relative relations. So thank you guys for all your commiseration, if that was the correct word. I don't know. Sometimes it might be another one of those thought crimes, rap crimes. We'll see what I'm saying. All right, guys, thank you all for playing. This is me saying, I appreciate you all. To each and all, have a good day. This is going to be the end of this live stream. Say hey, come back, play, yay, yay, bye. All right, thank you, edits. All right, see you guys.